In a small practice room in South Korea, 7 young boys carried dreams bigger than the world itself. They were not born as legends. They were not rich, powerful, or famous. They were ordinary teenagers with pain, fear, sacrifices, and endless determination. But today, the world knows them as BTS, 7 boys who transformed into 7 global legends. This is the story of RM. Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. Before the stadium tours, before the billion streams, and before the worldwide fame, BTS started with almost nothing. Their company was small and unknown. Many people doubted them. Some even laughed at their dream. But those 7 boys believed in one thing: hard work. RM, the leader of BTS, was known for his intelligence and deep thinking. Even as a teenager, he had a powerful way with words. He became the voice that guided the group through their darkest moments. RM once said that music gave him a reason to understand himself, and through his lyrics, millions of fans around the world began to understand themselves too. Then came Jin, the oldest member. People first noticed his visuals. But behind the handsome face was a hard-working artist who constantly pushed himself to improve. Jin trained tirelessly to become a better singer and performer. He brought emotional balance to the group and became a symbol of positivity and strength. Suga's story is one of pain and survival. Before fame, he struggled financially and even worked part-time jobs while chasing music. There were moments when he questioned whether he should give up, but music was his life. His lyrics spoke about depression, pressure, dreams, and reality, topics many idols were afraid to discuss openly. Through honesty, Suga connected deeply with millions of listeners worldwide. J-Hope brought light into the group. His energy, smile, and passion for dance became one of BTS's strongest foundations. But behind the bright personality was years of hard training and sacrifice. J-Hope practiced endlessly to perfect every move. He became proof that positivity itself can become power. Jimin's journey was filled with self-doubt. Despite being an incredible dancer, he constantly worried about whether he was good enough. He pushed himself harder than anyone else, sometimes too hard, but through those struggles, Jimin evolved into one of the most captivating performers in the music industry. His emotional performances made fans feel every word and every movement. He was different from the beginning. His unique voice and artistic personality made him stand out. But there was a time when he remained hidden from the public before BTS officially debuted. Even then, V carried dreams inside his heart. Over time, his deep vocals and emotional expressions became unforgettable parts of BTS's identity. And then there was Jungkook, the youngest member, the golden maknae. Jungkook joined BTS at a very young age. He left his hometown and family behind to follow his dream in Seoul. He was shy, quiet, and still growing up while training under intense pressure. But inside him lived extraordinary talent. Singing, dancing, rapping, performing. Jungkook could do everything. Many companies wanted him. But he chose BTS because he believed in RM and believed in the group's future. At that moment, nobody could imagine what that decision would mean for music history. Jungkook spent years practicing endlessly. He watched older members closely and learned from them every day. Over time, the shy teenager transformed into one of the biggest stars in the world. His stage presence became legendary. His vocals touched millions. Fans around the globe admired not only his talent but also his humility and dedication. But success did not come easily for BTS. In their early years, the group faced criticism, disrespect, and financial struggles. They performed in small venues while larger companies dominated the industry. Award shows often ignored them. Some people believed they would disappear quickly. Instead, BTS fought harder. Their music carried messages about youth struggles, mental health, dreams, loneliness, and self-love. Young people everywhere connected deeply with their songs because BTS spoke honestly about real emotions. Slowly, everything began to change. Fans discovered their authenticity. Their performances became viral. Their music spread across countries. And soon, BTS was no longer just a Korean group. They became a global phenomenon. Albums started breaking records. Music videos reached hundreds of millions of views. Concert tickets sold out within minutes. People from different languages and cultures united together because of 7 boys who once trained in a tiny room with almost no hope. Then came history-making. Moments BTS topped the Billboard charts. They performed at major international award shows. They spoke at the United Nations. They became ambassadors of hope and self-love. The world finally recognized what fans already knew. BTS was changing music history forever, and Jungkook became one of the brightest stars among them. His performances stunned audiences worldwide. Whether singing emotional ballads or delivering explosive dance performances, Jungkook always gave everything to the stage. Fans watched him grow from a teenager into a mature global icon right before their eyes. But what truly made Jungkook special was his heart. Despite unimaginable fame, he remained humble. He continued working hard, improving himself, and showing love to fans. Millions admired him not only because he was talented, but because he stayed genuine. Each BTS member carried different strengths, but together they became unstoppable. RM brought leadership. Jin brought emotional warmth. Suga brought honesty. Hope brought energy. Jimin brought emotion. Yoo brought uniqueness. Jungkook brought limitless talent. Together, they became legends. Their fandom, known as ARMY, became one of the strongest fan communities in the world. Fans supported BTS not only because of music, but because BTS inspired people to love themselves, chase dreams, and survive difficult times. For many people, BTS songs became comfort during loneliness. For others, BTS became motivation to keep going. That is the true power of legends. Not fame, not money, not awards, but impact. Today, BTS has achieved what once seemed impossible. They broke barriers for Asian artists in global music. They changed how the world viewed K-pop. They inspired a new generation of musicians and dreamers. And through it all, they never forgot where they started. 7 boys, 1 dream, endless sacrifices, and a journey that inspired the world. From small practice rooms to sold-out stadiums, from rejection to worldwide domination, from ordinary teenagers to immortal legends. This is not just the story of a music group. This is the story of believing in yourself when nobody else does. This is the story of hard work defeating impossible odds. This is the story of BTS, 7 boys who became 7 legends, and among them, Jungkook, the shy boy who grew into a global superstar, remains one of the greatest symbols of dedication, talent, and dreams coming true. Their journey proves one powerful truth. Legends are not born. They are created through pain, sacrifice, passion, and perseverance. And BTS created a legacy the world will never forget.
You